want to bring back again Professor Aurel Braun. We were speaking about the South Korean president's visit to Washington. Professor, how does South Korea walk that line between being a long-time ally to the U.S. as well as a reliable neighbor with China, its largest trading partner?
It is a difficult line indeed. And I think President Moon tried to be very, very careful. I mean, the relationship that South Korea has with China is a vital one. The relationship that they have with the United States is an absolutely crucial one. They depend on the United States for protection. And you could see subtle differences when he talked about denuclearization of the peninsula. The Biden administration, which has been doing a review of relations with North Korea, does not seem to be particularly optimistic that there is a possibility of actual denuclearization of North Korea. In which case, we're not looking at a kind of conflict resolution. We're looking at more of a kind of conflict or dispute management. And so, yes, there will be a push for getting back on the path to diplomacy. President Moon did try to ingratiate himself with President Biden by saying that he was welcoming America's return to world diplomacy. But I think there are some real differences between the expectations in the United States and that in Seoul.
I really want to pick up on that point. You bring up dispute management, a really interesting concept there. So how do you think the Biden administration will approach the North Korean nuclear issue? And do you think this might require a more regional approach, back to that six-party talks model involving China, Russia, Japan?
It might. Unfortunately, it has not been entirely successful, but it is conceivable that there would be another attempt to refine it. In the case of Mr. Biden, he doesn't want to have that personalized relationship that Mr. Trump was emphasizing. And I think that was brought up at the beginning of the program, that there was this special relationship between Mr. Trump and Kim Jong-un. Mr. Biden is not prepared to do that. On the other hand, he may not want to get to that extensive a diplomatic involvement that South Korea might want, because this is one of the many things that the United States is interested in. They cannot spread themselves too thin. They would like to involve others as well. So it is conceivable that there would be more of a kind of multilateral approach. During the Obama administration, it was very much a kind of hands-off approach. Mr. Biden might be more of an activist, but the question is, how much more active is he going to be than Mr. President Obama was, and yet not rise to the level of personalized policy that Mr. Trump was running?
Very interesting times to watch. Professor Aurel Braun, thank you.